Hi everybody, welcome to Tam Predicts, and people who are new to my channel, welcome, and people who are listening to me always and are subscribing, thank you so much and welcome back. So I am a psychic medium, I'm an intuitive tarot reader, I'm an empath, and I'm a white witch. I do spells also, only for the channel. I'm a healer also. And let's see what are the messages for you today. I channel my messages and I'm guided by my spirit guides, my archangels, and my ascended masters. So this is a special Valentine reading. I mean, what messages of love can I give you? What are the things that you need to know? I had started recording, and suddenly, like always, my laptop does make a funny noise. So I had to just re-record. So I would have recorded, I think, a minute of it. So let's see what are your messages without wasting much time, Gemini. What is your love situation? What guidances you need? What do you need to work on, or what's happening in your love situation, or whatever, guidances that you need right now, things that you need to know, what's on their mind, your mind, or what's the situation like. Let's see. Tolerance, you got to tolerate the other person, I mean, or is it that your tolerance levels are low right now? But do appreciate the other points, other person's viewpoint, because you sense the love in everyone. I think that's what you do, Gemini. Otherwise, as a person, I also feel this is for you, that you tolerate people, their negatives or any quality which is not right. You understand that, you probably get upset about it, but then you're like, okay, it doesn't matter. I understand they have this this is the problem with them, and then you start also counting, their positive points. So that's in. I mean, maybe the person you are with, you're very tolerant with that person, and you understand, okay, they have these negatives, they have these positive, but at least they have more positive. So that's how you probably weighing the whole relationship. Trust, that's what you do. You trust the person, and I think you both have a very strong soul connection. You trust each other, and you understand each other's soul voice. It's like you're almost soul speaking to each other. And Gemini, I think this is you. You also have to have faith in your intuition. If your intuition is telling you something about the relationship, or at what it needs from you or the other person, I think you need to understand that, but really trust your voice. And I think you two have a soul connection with the person you are dealing with. It's beautiful between you two. That's what I feel. And I think you're very compassionate. I mean, you love sharing whatever you have. I mean, even you have no secrets from the other person. You like giving them a lot, and it's like you really care for them. You really love them, and that's how they feel about you. And you also believe in a lot of caring and sharing. It's like you're always sharing information with them. If you're going out somewhere, not because they think you're, yeah, they cannot trust you, or you think, I mean, it's your duty or something, but it is just you are like that. I mean, you're like, oh, what's there to hide, and that's how you are, and that's really beautiful, and that's what really makes them happy, being with you. You love to be at peace in the relationship, though everybody wants peacefulness, but this is what you always want. You do not want anything to upset the balance or that peacefulness in a relationship. Even if there's a problem, you're always striving hard to keep the peace. You're like, let's clear the air, or let's talk about the problem. I do not want to carry it long. And I think when you fight, you do not carry the fight too long. You're like, okay, see, there's trust here. So trust the person you are with. If you were doubting at any point of time, because I've got true trusts here, it could be that you trust quite a lot, or you do not want your trust to be broken. I don't think you've trust issues, but I would just want to say trust the person you are with. Maybe at some point of time you did question it, but it's like you think they're doing something, behind your back or whatever, or is there more to the situation? But I really feel whatever it is, just trust the person, and they are trustworthy is what I get. And here it is, deception. Is it that's what's worrying you? You're very worried about a third party always, even if it's there or not there. Maybe that's your current situation, Gemini. You're always worrying. Your mind is working like overtime always. It's like almost like you have two brains. That's how your mind works, and you're always thinking, I hope they are not deceiving me. Maybe you're not bringing up the point because you want to keep their trust. You're like, if I do not trust them, if I bring this point up, they'll say, oh, you do not trust me, and that's going to upset the peacefulness of our relationship. This could also be for one of you, because remember, this is a general reading. Could be a situation where you actually want to keep the peace, and you were very trusting, though that deception thing in your mind keeps carrying on. But I think just trust the person. there is something upsetting you. You know, you're worrying about a third party situation always. You're worrying that, did they, I mean, is it good that I did trust them? I hope they didn't do anything like that, you know, to break my trust. That's what your problem is. Like I said, you two have a soul connection. It's very beautiful. The teddy almost got knocked off. Okay. The teddy also got excited by the soul connection. Okay, there is a soul connection between you, to remember that. So just keep the trust, keep the faith. It's going to be peaceful. I don't get a third party situation. I think it's somewhere in your mind. You know, it's like this keeps troubling you. You kind of keep making it up somewhere or the other and think, okay, what, they didn't pick up my call, are they talking to somebody else, will they be there, are they with someone else? But third party situation will always trouble you, you know, in your mind. And for some of you, this is beautiful. There could be a proposal of a wedding, or this is your secret, you know, want from this relationship. Maybe you haven't told the person, but you really want them to marry you, or you want to marry them. I mean, same thing, same difference. I mean, you're really looking very lovingly at the person, or this is what you really want out of the whole relationship. You know, you want somewhere that it should end in a beautiful marriage or something, and that's what you feel like, that, you know, this is your soulmate, and, you know, I want to get married to the person. So remember, this is a general reading all the time. Remember that, please, whenever I'm giving messages. Let's see what are the other messages I can give you. Protest, start a revolution. Are you protesting against something, someone? Somebody let you out in the cold, Gemini. This could be another situation, you know, because this is a general reading. There could be a lot of situations. So is it that somebody left you out in the cold and you're trying hard to get through to them? Why is 3 a problem? Is 3 actually deception here? Is it 3? Am I getting 3 here? But somebody, you know, shut their doors and are very difficult to approach. So either you're asking your friends to help you out, to, you know, listen, so that you can, you know, tell them what happened or whatever went wrong. But you really, it's like, you know, trying to get through a wall, or you're trying to get communication through to someone. This is some, you know, I don't know what it is it they become a wall, or not talking to you or something, and you help asking your friends for help and saying, you know, I want to reach out to them. You're trying to reach out to somebody, you know, not just because it's a problem, but, you know, you want to talk to them, and they've not been responding. Big happy changes coming up. So this is a beautiful card. If any problems, anything in the relationship, it's going to change. It's going to change drastically, you know. If things haven't been going right, or, you know, whatever's been the problem in a relationship, this is beautiful. And changes are, I mean, pretty soon you're going to notice the difference. It could be in the person, you know. You probably wanted the person to change, you know, in a way, or you wanted them to respond in a particular way or express themselves. I really feel, you know, this is beautiful. There are big happy changes coming towards you. So this was a reading for Gemini. Let's go on to the next air sign, Libra. So this is your Valentine week messages. Let's see what are the messages. I've got different card decks here. This is how your love situation, what are the guidances you need, or if you needed, you know, anything that what they're thinking, or what's on their mind, or how is it going to go, you know, in the future. Humility, you have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. So you both might be very different, but, you know, that's what you love about your lover or the person you are with. You understand they're different, they're unique, and that's what you love and appreciate about them. And you've told them also, you know, and it's like, you know, one person being North Pole, the other person being South Pole, totally different. But look at this. This is the balance. It's 2 different people from 2 different worlds. I don't know why I get this channel message. So are you from 2 different countries, or you know, there's a different religious background, or something very drastically different, you know, and you still it's a wonderful relationship, and you understand that the person is very different. I mean, it's are there quirks in them, or you, or, you know, it's so different. Like, one could be very quiet, one could be very talkative. So, but this is beautiful, and you understand it is the most beautiful part. Willingness, you're always willing to work on the relationship. That's why, probably because you two are from different worlds, probably it's because of the family. You have to kind of work harder because families are very different, and you're trying to get families together, something to do with that. Or difficult to explain it to your friends also. Friends normally understand, you know, that you two are very different, and you recognize it, and you're always willing to work on it. You know, you recognize the differences, or you recognize that, you know, even though they are different, I mean, you You bond with them so well and they understand you so well. And you always come forward to solve things, is what I get, no matter who's it wrong or who's done what, but you always know that, you don't want to break it, in the end, you know that you have to repair it, and you always come forward. It's not that you do not have an ego. I'm not going to say anything wrong or it doesn't feel right, but I feel, you know that this is okay, this relationship is very important for you. That's the channel message. And you will not give up on this, okay, no matter what. And you always, willing to work on the problems or your differences or whatever it is between you two. You will not give this up, and you work hard on that. That's what I feel. You're like, oh, doesn't really matter. I understand that. So self-love, but the most important is to do not lose yourself trying to bring peace in the situation, or like trying to make this relationship work. Even if you're very different, that's okay, and you put in a lot of hard work. But remember this self-love. Do not lose your identity somewhere. Probably you're from two different countries or something, and you like totally that I have to change myself. Do not do that. I don't know why I get there is with Libra that you both are so different. But of course, remember the word I. I is also important. Give yourself some priority. Also, you believe in integrity. Here it is, I. So you believe in integrity, which is beautiful. Be honest to your soul and manifest love with your every action. So whatever you do, you have a lot of integrity in the relationship. You always have your partner's back, which is beautiful. This is such a beautiful reading, Librans. Maybe it is resonating with one person, two people, I do not know, because this is a general reading. Let's see what the angels are saying. I want to know what the angels want to tell you. It's up to you how you run this relationship. That's the message that I get. And I think it's about, do not listen to people how to run relationships. Okay, it's good to take advice or get advice from people, but it's actually on you what to do in the relationship. And if you are at a juncture where you actually wanted a guidance, or what should you do, go ahead, not go ahead, this and that, whatever was your question on your mind, it just trust your intuition. Okay, you're good enough to make whatever decisions, because you are in the situation and you understand the situation. I also get the word prosperity for you. That's beautiful. There is abundance in love. This prosperity, you're very understanding, you're very loving, and you've created a balance in your relationship. Paint the sun back into your sky. So if there's been, bad feelings or dark days in the relationship, I think the guided messages, how to put things, put the sun back into the relationship, or make it better. Maybe that's what it is. And these two cards are very similar. So a lot of times different decks try to give the same message. That's an important message. That no matter what, whatever you're feeling, the days are dark or whatever, they're going to be better, is my channel message. If you're going through very not feeling good in your relationship, or anything that's happened, you will not back off. It's not that you'll retreat. You'll actually go forward and work on it and try to make it better in your own way. Look at this, painting the sun. So that's what you do. Do it for you. I feel one of you is losing their identity. I don't know, in keeping the relationship. Please do not do that, because, I got integrity, I got, identity, I got self-love. Do it for yourself, even if you're alone this Valentine's, I feel. I mean, it could be somebody with a broken heart or something, because I get this cards again and again. I really feel some of you would have just broken up, or just before Valentine's or something, and that's why probably the spirit guides are saying, I believe in self-love. Doesn't matter, dress up for yourself, look pretty for yourself, wear that dress that you thought you'll wear on the date or whatever, and have a great time. And look at how confident the woman is. She doesn't care. And dress up for yourself. It's not that you have to do things to please others also. You can be in love with yourself. Let's see what the romance angels are saying, Libra. What messages can I give you? For you also, this could be for the air energy, because this card came up for Geminis also. So there are wedding bells, you know. I feel from an year from now, you know, if you were actually asking me when will it happen, I mean, is will we get married, or is there marriage written, or when is the time to get committed, or how long should I wait before we think about marriage? I'm getting married, it's about a year. Guys, remember, this is a general reading. Please, it's not necessary to do what I say. These are just guidances. You could be in this situation. Perfect timing. So this is a perfect timing to ask for marriage. This is perfect timing. So maybe you want to ask now, and probably a year from now you both will get married. But probably if you were wanting to pop up the question, you know, around Valentine's Day, or just before, one day before that, or one day after that. So this is a great time for you guys. This is beautiful. This is going to be a yes, you know, if the other one wants to ask you the question. This is beautiful, guys. So Libra, that's your reading. I'm going to move on to the next one, to the next air sign. I should keep it while I'm doing this only, because later on I have to put them back in the deck. Okay, yeah, just give me a second. I'll put, okay, Aquarius. Sorry, Teddy, you've got to hold that. Yeah, normally I do not do the readings like that, so that's why I'm also a little confused with the cards and everything. Let's get the deck out, and we've got, I'm using different decks, and this one I'm using is a very beautiful card with hearts. Aquarius, can you see Aquarius? Okay, you can see Teddy also, and Aquarius. Let's see what are the love messages for you, the situation, some guidances that you need, or what do you need to know, or things I can tell you before Valentine's, or what's going to happen after Valentine's. This is a Valentine's special. Not especially what's going to happen on that day, but around that day, or what is the love situation right now. So if you're an air sign and you're an Aquarius, let's see what are your messages. Willingness is coming in all the air signs, so which means this is a collective message for air signs. So all of the air signs are willing to work on the relationship. They always come forward to accept what's wrong. They always come forward to mend the relationship. It's like they know that, you know, if I compromise, it's written compromise here, but compromise not in the wrong way. Like, you do not have to, even if the other person is wrong, you cannot compromise all the time. So, but you know when to compromise, or when not to, you know, take the fight like really to another level. You know when to step back. You know when it's getting too much, and you're like, okay, yeah, let's not take this, you know, let's not fight, you know. So willingness is coming in all the air signs. So that's collective message, I think, for all of you. Individuality also came in the other, I think Libra, yeah, the air sign, that do not forget your individuality. Do not leave your uniqueness behind. The channel message that I'm getting is, do not change yourself. You know, a lot of times we change ourselves to please somebody, but please do not give up on your individuality, because you're unique and you're great the way you are. It also says you have very unique ways of doing things. So maybe like you'll take the person out on a date, which is like really different, unique from different unusual things you do. Like people would be thinking, okay, we'll go for a movie, but you've set up something really different for the person you love, is what I get. Loyalty, that's what you believe in, that's what you are. I mean, loyalty is very important for you. And I think all your relationships, naturally everybody's relationship stands on this, but this is you're extremely loyal, and that's how you want the other person to be. And you're testing the person's loyalty all the time. Testing in the sense, not deliberately testing, but you are like, okay, I mean, I just want to know how devoted you are to me. But this is, loyalty is a, you know, very big thing, and I don't know why, but I'm getting a very Leo energy. I don't know, you could be dealing with a Leo. I don't know why am I getting a Leo. I'm getting more fire signs, air signs with fire signs. Be spontaneous, okay? Maybe you are spontaneous and you do things very unusual. I get the word unusual here, Aquarian. I don't know if your relationship is right now unusual. I don't know what it means. Is the setting or the relationship kind of strange? Those are the words that I get, which I get very different words here right now. Also feel some of you are, this is new love. This is definitely your first Valentine date. I get it's extremely new love. That's what I feel, and a lot of expectations from your first date. But is something unusual going to happen? Is it an unusual setting, or your relationship is unusual? Why do I get that word again and again? I mean, it's a feeling that you never had before, you never felt this way before. Those are all the channel messages I'm getting. Give me some messages for Aquarius. Give me some messages for Aquarius. This one is almost, I think it belongs in the reading. The world awaits you, so get up and go and do some planning, I think, for the date, or, do not be lazy. This is for you, or that, or I get that's how you want your partner to be. I feel you super active and your partner is lazy and you want them. I hope you're planning something for me. That's another message that I get. This is for your partner. This is definitely not for you. You're like, oops, I hope, I've done this and I've done that. I hope they are doing something special for me. Or probably you keep asking them, I hope you're doing something special for me, and that's what I love. Aquarius, surround yourself with love. So don't be lonely on a date if you do not have anybody. You have your friends around, and I think you live with your friends. So probably you're discussing, damn, this time I do not have a date. What do I do? And you probably will be feeling sad about it, bad about it, whatever. But your friends are like, hey, we are there. We'll make it special. We'll order in, or we'll go out, or whatever. But we have each other. I have a feeling. I want to say the spirit guides are saying we have each other. I don't know what it means for you, but Aquarius is a big message. We have each other. So your friends are there for you. I want to say. I mean, they're there for you. Why are you worrying? That's another message that I get, that they're there for you. Let's see what the romance angel cards are saying for you guys. I want to check out one more of this, okay? One more card. Flower, be honest with yourself. So be honest with yourself. There's something you're hiding from yourself. There's something you do not want to address. It's sitting in your subconscious, or you know it is what it is. But you got to be honest. You got to be honest with your feelings. You got to be honest if things are not right. You've got to be honest and express it to somebody if you're feeling that way. But honesty is important here. What have you been hiding? Is it your feelings? Is it the hurt? I get hurt. Is it that you're not recognizing there is a problem in a relationship? Are you trying to cover it up? Or maybe your friends were telling you, maybe all the friends, that's why you gathered together, or together, and your friends are saying, hey, there is a problem. You're not addressing it. And probably they're saying, stop fooling yourself. Did they say that? Remember, this is a general reading, so it could be one of you, could be resonating with one of you. Remember that. Let's see what the romance... No, these are not romance angels. I've got... Yeah, the angels. Ask me angels oracle card. I don't think I did the romance angel till now for Aquarius. Yes, I have to take out that also. So 2 cards from here I get. A year from now. So whatever's going to happen is going to happen a year from now. Whatever answers were you waiting for, whatever you were waiting for, this is your time frame by the angels. Whatever was on your mind. And yes, this is beautiful. Were you asking them, will I go out on a date? Will he treat me special? Will she treat me special? Will they say yes? This is beautiful. They're saying yes, 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 yes. Whatever was on your mind. I'm sure you asked the question, does he love me? Does she love me? That's what's on your mind, isn't it? What are the romance angel cards saying? Keep an open mind. So maybe there are options down the line somewhere. You probably will meet. I think you're single and you're going to meet more people, and keep your options open. Or you do not know which one to go out with, or probably deciding for your Valentine date. Which one should I go out with? A lot of chemistry in the relationship. Wow, look at the attraction. Wanting to sit together, wanting to... Will you be going on a movie? Sorry, I can't see Teddy. Will you be going on a movie, out for a movie, and you're making plans, and a lot of chemistry, and that's really nice. A beautiful date. That's what you're planning, I get a movie hall. I don't know if you've been... I get a garden or something. Are you planning something like that? Also get a lot of open spaces. I don't know, probably there's water next to it, or like a nice candlelit dinner. That's what I pick up. But this is beautiful, okay? And the answer is yes. How nice is this? So those were your messages. Thank you so much, and I'll be back with another reading. Good night, guys.